Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about a Stewards verdict following a shock crash in Miami, as well as a Lewis Hamilton update following a collision he had. So let's start with Hamilton, and on the opening lap he was trying to go around the outside of Franco Colapinto. However, the two of them made contact and that caused damage to Hamilton's car, with key bits of carbon fibre coming loose from his Ferrari. Now, although Hamilton was able to hold on to 7th at the checkered flag, which became 6th when his teammate Charles Leclerc got his penalty, Hamilton stated he was carrying significant damage and revealed he was losing around half a second per lap, with Hamilton saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "I was really unlucky to get caught up in Max's spin and obviously lost positions from there. Then I got damage from Franco and that lost me a ton of downforce. I was just in no man's land after that. I lost half a second of downforce on the car. I was just driving around trying to get as many points as I could with the damage." And Hamilton feels that without that damage on the opening lap, he would have been competing further up the field, with Hamilton going on to say, "We progressed going into qualifying and the laps to the grid felt really strong. I was feeling like we're going to be strong in this race, and then obviously with the damage, it's the worst when it happens on lap 1. There's just nothing you can do." Now make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. And I want to say a massive thank you. On Saturday, I reached 48,000 subscribers, and 2 days later, I'm now on 49,000. The support is incredible. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for your support. So let's move on to the collision between Pierre Gasly and Liam Lawson, basically in the early stages of the race. On the run down towards turn 17, Gasly tried to go around the outside of Liam Lawson. However, the two of them made contact with Lawson's Racing Bull's car, touching the rear left side of Gasly's Alpine, and the contact spun Gasly into the air before he crashed into the wall. So yeah, a really big crash there, and the good news is that Gasly was okay following the incident. And speaking about what happened, Gasly said, as quoted by the official F1 website, "It shouldn't have happened, but I'm more disappointed not to get the points for the team on a weekend where we clearly deserve some. It wasn't pleasant inside the car, and I think it could have been avoided, so it's just a bit annoying." Now when you look at this crash, it looks like Lawson's fault. Gasly's on the outside, he's leaving space on the inside for Lawson, but Lawson goes into Gasly and sends him into that spin. However, Lawson later revealed that the incident was the result of a gearbox failure which he had no control over, and in turn the stewards decided to take no further action on the incident, with them saying in their verdict, car 10 Pierre Gasly was attempting an outside pass on car 30 Liam Lawson at the entry to turn 17. Car 10 was clearly ahead prior to the apex and had established its rights under the driver's standards guidelines. A significant collision occurred and car 10 was pushed into the barriers, with the car flipping and ending up wedged in the Tech Pro. The driver of car 30 explained that just before the collision he had a technical issue as his gearbox failed under braking. The stewards reviewed the in-car data and telemetry and confirmed that there was clearly a gearbox failure just before the incident in question. The radio communications were also consistent with the fact that there was a gearbox failure. We therefore accept the driver's explanation that this was a failure of a mechanical part in the car and there was nothing that he could do to avoid the collision. We also considered whether the driver of car 30 had the ability to anticipate the failure of the gearbox and decided that it would not have been possible for him to do so. Under the circumstances, the stewards determined that a mechanical failure, not driver error, was the cause of the collision, and therefore the driver of car 30 was not at fault for the collision. We therefore took no further action. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.